June 6th, 2010. At this moment, I have an understanding that there are misconceptions and rumors being spread about me, which I would like to state right off that spreading rumors about anybody, especially to make them look terrible, is just not cool. But anyway, first off, I would like to state I do not quote-unquote piddle my cats. The only parts I touch on them are their back and their heads. Nothing more. Anyway, after that, let me tell you about what happened last Friday, the 4th of June. Okay, so it was Fridays after 5. I went over to a bar and I had a bottle of Bud. And then I played some solitaire on my DS while I waited to the hour. But then about 3/4 of an hour through, because I had a camera in my possession right then, I had the impulse of, hey, I'll go over to the place and take a picture of Michael Snyder so that I can print it out later and use it as a dartboard. So that's just basically what happened. So then I drove over to the parking lot of the place in front of Staples, and then I made my way to the window to take a picture of him and nobody else. Right to the store window. Just him. But I was not alone there in front of the window. There was another dude who was apparently on his side and recognized me. He wanted to start a fight, but in a fight or flee, I decided to flee. So I went to my car, and then ran in and got Michael, and then Michael jumped in front of my car. He jumped in front of my car. As a matter of fact, he jumped onto the top of my hood. He was looming over my windshield. It was horrifying. So I backed my car up. And I backed it up to my right. Then I see that there was like a couple of police cars in front of me, so that was like the wrong way to go. I should have backed up the other way. But anyway, so to go around them, I went to another aisle and I drove through that. And then I decided to make a left turn, bad move right there, because he jumped in front of my car again, risking his own life. I could have been going top speed. He was lucky he didn't get hurt, as far as I know. But I did not run him over. Jumped in front of my car, so I back up, and then I try going around. And then this woman, I do not know who the blank she is. She jumps in front of my car, so I stop again. And then I start backing up, and then I get stuck from behind, and then I'm trapped between police and Michael and whoever the hell this woman was. So then I sorted out with the police. They deleted the pictures, and the woman came to me right up front and accused me of things like, see naked pictures on me on the internet, and then accused me of child pornography. I am not a pornographer of any sort, and any naked pictures of me on the internet were either tricked from me by the trolls, where they deceived me, or I was blackmailed. And there were a number of blackmailings, as they have rat themselves out on their websites, such as the Quickie or even the Encyclopedia Dramatica webpage. Anyway, and also Michael just basically loomed into me, and he just basically shouted from me, "You're dead! You're dead!" Right? If I had the right mind, I would give him a charge of verbal harassment. but is already under trouble for quote-unquote trespassing. And then, so with that, I told the police about, I reminded them eventually of the trolls of the internet that have been going against me, and so I warned them of websites such as the Wiki, and I named a troll or two. I'm not going to say who I named. But anyway, they let me go with I was let go with a warning out of the parking lot. But the point is, the only pictures I was taking were of Michael Snyder. Nobody else. No children. I want to make that very clear. And also, I do not want any more rumors spread at all. It's bad enough you have to have have messed up my once good name and have it transfer into real life, which I basically got that impression firsthand for practically the first time. So prove that theory, and it made me feel sad because I am not the villain. The trolls are the villains, because they troll me. They make up the crap. They exaggerate or twist around my truth, my spoken word. And they give me wrongful mislabelings. I'm straight. And they use damn Photoshop to make it look like otherwise. So at this point, with my spacing myself away from the internet, and I'm trying to put my name back in a clean state, I put this unto everybody and all people who look me up on the internet. Do not believe anything that is said at all about me, because I pretty much did away with my website, the Wikipedia. So do not believe anything that there is on the internet about me. If you want clarification, send me an email or talk to me in person. I encourage talking to me in person, because then we can meet, because then it will be face to face. And there is no better way of reflecting my honesty to you, the general public, than face to face. I want to go back to a normal life. And one way I can do that, to help go back to do that, is to quell the bad reputation. So, again, I encourage everybody who looks me up on the internet, since I have removed most everything about myself personally, don't believe anything on the internet about me at this point. Don't believe anything on the internet about me. Christian Weston Chandler of Ruckersville, Virginia, United States of America. I leave y'all with that, and I bid y'all a good day or evening depending on the time zone.